But no matter how many times some people try this dance, they just can't seem to get it. But not this reporter, huh?
No two left feet for you.
That's right. Can you show me that move one more time?
Well, there are no mistakes, just variations.
Okay.
It goes like this: swivel, swivel, kick, kick.
Okay, I think I
that?
got it. Okay. Woo-hoo!
No, that's a
Get in.
variation.
And stay with me because I'm going to do one of these things. Hoo-hoo! 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 Okay, I think I got it. Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Did I get it?
Not quite.
Nano says the technique helps people find their natural rhythm and encourages self-expression. The music varies as much as the movements. Students bounce, kick, and jump around to African, Latin, and rock music. They even climb on top of each other. One student says dance kinetics has benefited her more than she could have ever imagined. For an hour and 15 minutes, these students escape from their daily grind and leave feeling rejuvenated. In Northport, Alyssa Coleman, News 12, Long Island.
Oh, that's not for everybody.
You hear that? It's not for everybody. How are you kids doing today? How are you doing? Rochelle, you love this shit, don't you? Are you from San Antonio? I bet you are. Because only San Antonio bitches can hang with this shit. The rest of you kids, we're going to tighten you up. Don't worry about it. We're going to toughen you up. Oh, YouTube user, I'm so glad you asked. Have you not seen this before? This is African dance kinetics from the people of Northport. Listen, kids, I missed you. The only thing I missed more than you was Bob Wolfall. I can't believe you guys aren't loving this.
Helps people find their natural
for everybody.
rhythm and encourages self-expression.
It's for everybody.
The music varies as much as the movements.
Look at how happy she is. Don't you wish that you could be that happy? I think about this woman. I thought about her this whole week. Every time bad things happened, I thought, maybe this bitch knows what's up. Maybe I've been ripping too hard on her. Maybe she has the key. Maybe the reason bad shit happens to your dad all the time is because he's not fucking dancing like no one's fucking watching. Woohoo! They be grinding. Throwing suckets for fuck's sake.
Nano says the technique helps people find their
They
natural
do. And don't you
rhythm
notice
and
different,
encourage-
like, let me tell you, this is who I noticed recently. Over here, coming from behind the judge in the Boss Baby case. I'm assuming that's the judge. You know what, YouTube user? I'm glad you don't do this crazy shit in England. Because let me tell you something. You guys have queens. You have monarchs. That's way crazier than this. You have enough to deal with. Adam. Adam. Is this growth? Adam. Catch Lisk. I am so glad you're here, dude. All these people need to be arrested. Put them on your map, dude. Put them on your map. Fuck these people. But look, for real, check out this lady. She sneaks in behind the judge from the Boss Baby case, and she does her own thing in the corner, and I'm not hating it.
Find their natural rhythm and encourages self-expression.
Do you see her?
The music
Did you
varies
see her?
as much as
She
the
just did a little
music
cool
varies,
walk.
Encourages self-expression.
A little walk.
The music and
That's how
encourages
your dad was
people
walking.
Find their natural rhythm and
Right
encourages
there.
self-expression.
That lady in the
music
corner.
varies as much
God,
as
I
the
love her.
movement.
And then I also love this lady. Now, this one I'm not a fan of. I thought she was Richard Simmons. I'm not going to lie. But then I realized she wasn't, and now I resent her. This one, I'd imagine, has a lot of foster kids right now that she's not taking care of. I have a lot of thoughts about these people. I profiled them. Don't worry. I find as long as you didn't pay a high price for that. Oh, God. The stories I could tell you, kids, on my journey. I'm going to start referring to our internet company as CPS because it feels like they're trying to fuck your dad in the ass and take the kids away. That's what it feels like. I'll take a chance and not get into dance kinetics. Oh, shit. You're walking away from the tombstones. Now, look, I have no idea if this shit cracks up and looks terrible. I'm sorry. Because guess what? The internet's still not fixed. Hello, Teresa. Hello, Curious Wendy. It's for the Brit. Exactly. No queen, old Chaz now. Could see him rocking to this old sausage fingers. Yeah, I could
Students
see
bounce,
him
kick, and jump around
trying to
to
mount this
African,
one, thinking
Latin,
she's
and
fucking
rock
Camilla.
music. They even climb on top of each
Now,
other.
this part
One
stressed me. I'm not gonna lie. When this guy, he's like almost doing
They
CPR.
even climb on top of each other.
Like what's
One
or is that a
student
girl?
says
I don't
Scout
know. They're
kinetics has
doing a
benefited her
weird
more
thing.
than she
I don't
could
like
have
it as much.
ever imagined. For an hour and 15 minutes,
Look at
these
her.
students
Look at her
escape from their
float.
daily grind and leave feeling
This one's giving it
rejuvenated.
half-ass in the back
Northport,
in the red. I
Alyssa
don't like
Coleman,
that.
News 12, Long
These are
Island.
half-assing it.
Oh,
Kids, we don't want you to be these. We don't want you to be these in the back. We want you to be a callus like this one. She's fully medicated and she's ready to party. Now listen, I missed you kids. This is Nexium. This is Nexium. I'm gonna brand you all with birds. You big feckin' birds. Will it make you feel better if we watch Jill Daniels later? I have mad respect for any seniors that can show their midriff. None of these people are seniors. They're all kindergarteners at heart. And right now they're on the magic fucking carpet and they are loving life. Yeah, mom is a bitch. She turned dad into CPS. God, you guys, it is. First of all, I have to say thank you to all of you. And you're going to see why I'm trying not to show my face in a minute. Because you're going to see that the gods have blessed your dad with more fantastic news. Not even news, fantastic afflictions. They think they can keep me down. I missed you too, Michelle. I missed you all. What are they smoking before the dance? I don't know, but I want it. Some sort of Long Island root, I'd imagine. Maybe kava. I'm not sure. Who are you calling a bird? You kids and your fucking cats. You're all cats. You're a cat. You're a cat. Adam's a cat. Michelle's a cat. Facial hair? Good question, YouTube user. I don't know what you're talking about, but I absolutely agree, and I'm going to answer you yes. Now listen. Oh, what do I have? Oh, God. It's going to be great. You're going to love this. Rose, my youngest, I miss you. Where have you been? You need to call your dad when you're going out. You know, it's funny. I did have an allergic reaction. Something had coconut in it the other day. Your dad's eye swelled up, but that's not what's going on today. Listen, I'm not trying to burden you kids with my problems, but I'm about to burden you with some fucking problems. Hey, Galen. Hey, by the way, thank you, Galen. Thank you, C. Smith. Thank you to all the kids. Thank you, Miss Pax. Thank you, every single one of you. I have a list, and I'm going to read it out and do something special for you kids. Of all of you who were so sweet to your daddy, you blessed your daddy, and you were nice to your daddy. You checked on your daddy. Not fucking Adam. Where did he go? He went and he drove his van around. That's what he did. He said, Dad's away. Let's do wheelies. I know what you did, Adam. You didn't watch any of your Northport dance kinetics. I told you to show the kids every day. You're a potato cat, Ernie? God damn. Listen, kids. I've got some cautiously optimistic news. I want it to be optimistic. Let's keep it as optimistic as we can. I missed you. I'm not a cat, but I play one on YouTube. My God. Listen, I missed you kids so much. I punched walls and I screamed to the CPS moon. May as well just show you what we're working with here. So if you didn't know, your dad's internet went off. See that? See that eye? Isn't that great? So first we had a flood. Yes, the whole house stunk. Yes, it was over 100 degrees. Why? Because the fucking ACs broke. We knew this. We knew this happened. I think I told y'all the other day. So the fucking ACs broke. The fucking house flooded. It was about an hour of flooding. In the middle of it, my Polish dad, who is not good with emotions or really anything or texting. He's just not good at that stuff. He texted me a picture of one of my aunts, and then I was like, Dad, it's flooding. I'll have to text you back later. And then he's like, did you read it? And then I zoomed in and it said your aunt's dead. And I went, oh, cool. That's a good way to tell me. Not mad at it. Honestly, kind of helped a little bit with how silly he is. Made it feel not as weird. So then we're tossing things around the house. We're breaking shit, trying to keep it from getting wet. So that was great. That was smart. The Hugin was horrified. I think we already went over that. Yeah, that's how he told me, because that's how Polish, like people from Poland, Eastern Europeans, Eastern Bloc people, I'm talking like Ukrainians, I'm talking Czechoslovakians, Hungarians, and Polacks, and mostly also a lot of Russians. Anybody from the Soviet era, like the way they're gonna give you bad news is they're gonna walk into the house and they're going to go, "Your dog is dead. I threw in lake." Like that's how they talk and that's how they are. And so that's how they tell you things, because that's how they receive things. They like when I give a long story, my dad hears the car's fucked up. He doesn't hear the 30 minutes before. He just hears the basics. So when someone dies, they just go, "They're dead. They're dead." And then that's it. It's okay. So I kind of started panicking. I'm like, well, that sucks. Then the internet goes out, and it was also the week of my finals. Now I did have finals the week before, but I'm taking a lot of online classes, so they were split. It was summer school. I was taking a 4-week, a 2-week, a 5-week, and an 8-week, which is insane. Everything was staggered. Couldn't take my tests. Luckily, my teachers are so fucking dope. For 2 of my tests, she literally, one of them, she was like, "Just don't, you get an A, dude. You get an A." She fucking ruled. The other one, she was like, "You could just fill it out by hand and bring it to me." I was like, "Fine, fuck it." So all that was happening. The internet company Getaway Fly gaslit You're Dead. And pretended that the internet was great, but it wasn't great. It wasn't working at all. You guys saw it. It was piss poor. It was bad. What are all the bad things we can call it? It was Rex Heuermann. It was bad. It was the worst internet. Yeah, the Polish are stoic. Your granny does get right to the point, right? And you, like, if you don't eat cabbage, then you don't eat. Like, it's that simple. I do remember. He got really excited. I have an update on that. Don't let me forget, Wendy. That's your job. Don't let that forget. Hello, Glitter. Hello, Melly. Oh, I miss you guys. So Mercury, I heard that Mercury's in Gatorade or whatever. Is that a drink? What's retrograde? What's going on there? Is it hip 80s? Hip 80s grades. Mercury's getting hip grades. I don't know what retrograde is. Is that when it spins too fast? What's going on here? Hello, who killed Beth Ellen? Who killed Beth Ellen? Okay, we got Curious. Wendy's going to remind me of the Ed Wallace. I'll just star this. Okay, and then I'll star this. Who killed Beth Ellen? I want you to look at somebody for Beth Ellen. We'll talk about it publicly. This has nothing in it. All right, great. So here's what happened. It was Coburgered. Yes, it was Coburgered. Also, CNA'd. You guys, do you like the thumbnail of the Mighty Flying Hugin? Because if you do, your brother made that. Your brother Kenneth, who made a beautiful song for your dad and the cult, offered the coven a fantastic offering, simultaneously made the thumbnail today, and it's incredible, and I love it, and it kind of made me cry. Yeah, it's some damn hoodoo shit by Gay, Jeff, and Jen. I agree. I think they're conspiring. I think they're locked in the basement. Sorry, I got down my eyes. So then yesterday, basically throughout the week, the internet people are calling. They're saying, listen. Everything's great. Everything's perfect. It's all in your head. Fuck you. And I'm saying, no, nothing works. Nothing works. It's all a sham. Fuck you. Why are we paying you? So then your dad went and got hotspots, a little shitty flip phone to get a hotspot on that one. All the hotspots dried up in like an hour. It was like fucking Ivanka's pussy. I don't know. It was bad. It just dried right the fuck up. And I was like, well, here we go. Here we are back to square one. So finally I decided I'm just going to steal. I do have a neighbor. It's not that I don't like them. It's that they're very rude and they scream at their kids all day. And I don't like how much they scream. They're super fucking rich. Like, it's crazy. They have like a fancy BMW truck. And yeah, they're just always blasting their really shitty music too loud. It's like, and I'm not saying Christian stuff is shitty, but Christian Island tunes, like Jimmy Buffett Christian covers, are bad. And I don't want to hear them in the morning. I also don't want to hear white man reggae, which literally is what it sounds like. It's not good. They play it so fucking loud. Anyway, they forget to put their passcode on their Wi-Fi. So your dad was mooching off that a little bit. It kept going down today. I was planning on using that. I gave up and I just, bought a $10 addition onto my regular cell service for a hotspot and said, we'll fuck with it. We'll see if it works. They said it should work. If it's working, Let me know if it's not working. Let me know, and I'll just fucking leave. I'll just go put my head in a lake. Mercury retrograde, believe it means plans are going to be put on hold, or it's a bad time to start a new job or begin. That's always, though, right? It's always a bad time to begin something new. I don't want to do new things. I'm tired. Did she just say like mama's pee? Yes, I said pussy. And I don't like that word, but I've been listening to a lot of Howard Stern, and he used it a lot back in the 90s. Gay Jeff is like fucking Santa, but more creepy he is. He creeps into your house and he leaves you presents, but they're not presents you want. He like takes a shit under a tree. Yes, stones. I don't know what that means, but I love that. I love that for you, stones. I only listen to Bob Marley in the morning, dude. Energy. No, I'm talking like some weird, like Modest Yahoo is great. I like Modest Yahoo. Make fun of me. I don't care. Come for me. But listen, when it's like and it's like clearly an emo guy, like I don't know what it is. It's weird. It's like a weird new SoundCloud. I don't know what it is. It fucks me up, and I don't like it. And I remember one day I came out on the lawn and it was something like, the devil is coming for me. And it was just very racist. And they said me, like very emo. And I was like, I don't like this because I love emo and I love reggae. And you've combined it. You've made it into this fucking mess, sir. And so I stole his internet for a few days and it didn't work very good. And I'm thinking of complaining to him. But anyway, CPS. Yeah, when I do, I share it on Discord. CPS is the internet company. They were not fucking with your dad. Finally, I go back and I listen to old things. I love doing that. I love going back and listening to like old, you guys, I'm fucking showing you Northport dance kinetics. Of course your dad still listens to Howard. Old Howard. It is better than Snatch. I don't like Snatch because Snatch is like taking a wig. It's different. Yeah, White Rig is so bad. And I know there are going to be people going like, why does it have to be white and black? I don't know. Ask God. Or whatever you believe. Ask them. I didn't do it. I didn't make it. I didn't make white reggae. It's not my bad. It was great to see you on Anti-Dabs. I know. Did you guys see? We're giving your sister away. We're getting her bio data together, and we're going to give her away to somebody. We're hoping Mazza, but we're going to get your sister later dating someone. Sorry, there was something stuck here. Whatever you want, Melly. We'll get it. We'll figure it out. I love Gatorade, but I don't really want to have mercury in it. Me neither. But apparently that's what happens. And I'm a Leo. What does that mean? That's now, right? Does that mean it's going to fuck me, or is it going to go over me like Jesus with the lamb's blood thing at the Easters? What's going to happen to me because of this mercury situation, kids? Tell your daddy because he doesn't understand. Watch the Olympics, and the amount of times I heard Snatch. Oh my God, were you watching the weightlifting? Because we were too, and it was so fucking funny. We're watching it on the phone, just laughing. They were like that, squatting down with that Snatch, and I was like, there he goes. Hello, Princess Mish, and hello, Darlene. I missed you guys. Well, CPS is the internet provider because you kids are my children, and I need the internet to get to you, and the internet provider is taking my children, so they're CPS as far as I'm concerned. Yes, I missed you guys. So then today, they use that word snatch a lot. Oh, yeah, your eyebrows are looking snatched. That just means taken. Took. You look like someone took your shit, right? Isn't that what it, like, to snatch a wig? I don't know anymore. I don't understand. I smoked a joint left by the Whalers in a green room from the show the night before a show. Oh, was it good? Did it make you go, because that would be so funny. Hello, chat. Hello, chat. You're all cats. My oldest son and my grandson are Leos. Oh my gosh, you have a house full of us. Are we all the same? Is that how or whatever it is, astronomy, astrological, whatever that shit is that how it works? I don't fuck with it. I hate the moon. I hate stars. I don't like that shit. I don't believe in it because of shit like this. The second I started listening to you kids about what a Leo is or what fucking zodiac things are, that's when bad shit started happening. So I now blame the moon. I told you guys I hate it when people blame the moon. Now I'm a moon blamer. I've come to your side and I blame the moon. I will take no responsibility for my actions. It was the moon. When's my B-day? It's late August. That's all I'll say. You got to be careful. You can't give you B-day out on lives, kids. Don't y'all go do that. That's how they get you. Candy, hello, it's so good to see you. I like your name. I want to eat candy later. Not you, but actual candy. We have some Skittles in the house. I'm not going to tell you where. I don't need you kids breaking into my house and taking my Skittles, okay? I fucking know how you are. My sister sent me Snoop Dogg's candy while I was in rehab once. She stole it from his dressing room. Oh, shit. One time, Shaggy 2 Dope, was it him or was it the other one? It doesn't matter. A juggalo handed me a joint and said, I don't do this shit. And I was working. And I was like, meh, this is unfortunate and an odd position to be in. And then Dr. Drew talked to your dad about his period for half an hour and said it was very interesting. So that's fun to know. TMI. Anyway, speaking of joints, it looks like I fucking hit one. I'm looking crystal clear as shit. Fuck. Maybe dad's going to have to get hotspots all the time. I would sacrifice $10 a show to go live. If CPS fucks us and tries to keep us apart, your dad's getting us secret cell phones. Do you understand? Do you understand? Don't tell your mom. Now listen, I missed you too, Azen. I missed all of you kids. I missed you so much. What? They're perfect? They're growing back, you guys. One of you, actually, that person, I think they changed your screen name. I wonder if you're still in here. I don't know what it would be under. But back in the beginning, one of you kids, we are natural cult leaders. Thank you. That was nice. Now I like that shit. Tell me more. One of you a long time ago sent me a message that said, bitch, your eyebrows are fucked. And then I laughed for half an hour. And then I was like, hell yeah, fix them, bitch. And then she was like, here are some suggestions. So she sent me this stuff. And it was just like a little tube of it. And I just put a little on. And they're starting to grow back. And they hadn't grown in years. It's crazy. So first of all, never get smooth away and don't use it on your face. Pretty sure it causes cancer or something. That's why they got rid of it. Don't order it on eBay. When products go away, look up why. Don't just keep ordering them. Ask yourself, why don't we have this wonderful thing anymore? It probably kills us. That's why. Anyway, yeah, I'm done with the internet shit, man. It pissed me off so bad, but your dad stole, and then your dad went and got hotspots so that he could get to your kids. Get to you kids. That sounded weird. Get to your kids. No, to get to you. Hello, Lexi. Your husband, my best friend is 828, and I think your Aunt Deb is around one of those times. And my boyfriend is a Virgo. Oh, shit. All my friends are Virgos. What does that mean? Speaking of Snoop Dogg, have we talked about his outfits at the Olympics? I haven't seen his outfits. Don't spoil them. I want to go look. I want to look. I didn't even know. I saw that Kevin Hart was there with Keenan. I'm excited about that. They do make burner hotspots. Well, basically, you get like Cricket or Metro, and then you get the hotspot add-on, and it'll give you like 10 gigabytes for $10. So if you get it for the first time, then you get like a free phone. Oh, shit, you're close. It's one of those. It's the 21st. Don't tell people, you guys. Anyway, I love you, kids. So here's what happened today. You're a Virgo too, Teresa. Tell me what my boyfriend's thinking all the time. Oh, I gotta go look at Snoop's outfits now. I'm so excited. LA, you just turned 54. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, August 1st, baby. Every Virgo I've ever known wants to organize my house. Oh, shit. Well, I think I'm on the cusp, right? I do like organizing things. So it may look like, can you see it? It may look like I have allergies. It may look like I'm high. It may look like I got punched in the face. No, that's not what happened. Last night, it started raining again. And then it went from a drizzle to a pour. And your dad was leaving the store. And it is a grocery store. And it is a very big parking lot. And then your dad's walking through it. And then he gets in his car. And then the car doesn't start. And then I go, that's weird. And then it does start. And then I drive it a little bit. And I'm at a stop sign. And there's all these people behind me. And it's one lane. And there's no other way to get out of the store. And that's when your dad's car dies. Now, it doesn't just die. It feckin' dies. And your dad's like, fuck. Because there's only a hill to go up. And also, like, it's a manual. So I'm like, okay, well, I can just put it in neutral and push it. That was very hard. And then remember how your dad tore his calf like a while back? Well, yeah, That happened again. It finally started to get better, and now it's bad again. So then I was like, that's horrible. And then it started pouring down rain, and then people started honking at me like, hurry, bitch. And then I was like, well, maybe you could fucking help. And they didn't. And then I parked the car. I parked it sideways, and then a cop came up and was like, are you okay? And I was like, everything's fine. My life's just fucking crumbling. And he's like, well, let me know if you need anything. And my friend came and was like, hey, let me help you. And then he had to take me back to the house to get the jumper cables. So we made multiple trips back to my house. Well, I had a bunch of, it doesn't matter. Anyway, groceries were all rotting. It was bad. It was very, very hot and humid outside. Rain's pouring. Car won't start. It's in neutral. I park it. We make 3 to 4 trips to the house because we can't find these fucking jumper cables. Then we get there and it still won't start. We go, why? And then silly cop guy stumbles up and goes, And we start asking him all these questions because he's asking us questions. And we're like, have you ever been on live PD? Do you want to be on live PD? Why aren't you wearing steel toe boots? What's the weirdest thing you've ever seen? He got tired of us. He walked away. Then we had this bright idea. Hey, maybe it's the gas. So we check, and your dad's out of gas. In fact, he's lower than out of gas. So your dad's like, let's go get a gas can. So your dad goes and gets a gas can, and it's like 4 different fucking trips to 4 different fucking stores. And the one that finally has a gas can, it's really tiny and it's really expensive. I'm like, fuck it, just give me the gas can. Fill it up with 1 gallon of gas. Get back to the car. We can't figure out how the gas can works. Can you believe it? So at one point, your dad recalls, because it was raining pretty bad, but then it got better. It started drizzling, and I'm like, it's fine. And my buddies are helping me. And he doesn't know shit about gas cans. And then your dad puts the twisty thing and pulls it out, and then gas shoots in your dad's eye. And your dad says, it's okay. Let's just keep trucking. And then we pour all the gas in, and it doesn't make it work at all. And then I give up, and I'm about to freak out and cry. And then I'm like, well, there's a little more gas in. Let's put a little more. And then I put a little more, and then it kind of starts and then stops again. And then I'm like, fuck, it's the fuel injector. And I start troubleshooting, and I'm like, I'll fix it when I get home. Let's just try to get home. So then we finally get it to start, and I just fucking gun it, because like if I slow down, it's just going to stop. And then I slow down, and I'm like, there's a gas station right there. And I fill it full of gas. And I get home. And this morning I look at it, and then I diagnose it with a friend on the phone. And then he's like, no, that's not your fuel injector. It's just, you were just out of gas, you stupid fucking bitch. And then I'm like, oh, wow, I am a stupid fucking bitch. This has happened to me twice in my life. One time I got stuck in a mountain in California around where serial killers have literally dumped bodies, and there's no working phones. And I'm on a hill, and I've never seen the ocean, and I'm terrified. It was horrible. This was better than that because I was close to my house, but also I had gasoline in my eye. My fucking calf thing is torn. I have cankles. Everything hurts. I'm in a lot of pain. It's hot outside. We have no internet. Everything smells like my dog's farts because they are getting worse. And then to top that off, I park my car. I come inside. I realize, holy fucking shit. The Hugin. The Hugin has been here alone. I have to give him a treat. So I give him a treat, but I forget that I gave him a treat that was off limits. And the reason this treat is off limits because it makes him fart really bad. So, and I mean really bad, like 20 times worse than the others. So we just said, you know what? We know you love that treat, but you can't have that treat. But it was the only treat we had, and he deserved a treat. So because he was really like throughout all this, I can't take him on walkies. This was like a 2-hour process. Fuck, I miss my Hugin. I love him. I was gone 2 hours. It hurt my soul. I was like, I have to pet the Hugin. I have to pet the Hugin. The Hugin farts. But when the Hugin farts, it's when your dad is laying down, and the Hugin's little butt, Hugin likes to turn around and put his butt right here. Now, normally I just scratch it, and I look up, and I don't make eye contact with his little butthole because there's no reason. There's no reason to look at his puckered little fucking anus right there. I know what's going to come out of it. And when it does, I run. That's all that happens. I run. So he farts. Then I realize, oh shit, my eye burns. Now, question. Did it burn because he just sprayed ass fizz in my eye or ass vapors, whatever you call it? Or is it burning because of the gasoline? It doesn't matter. It's fine. So I start trying to troubleshoot. Let's make the kids a video. I start working on this video. I get this video fucking gabagool, right? At about 4 or 5 a.m., I'm like, let's upload this video. The kids are going to fucking eat this shit up. They're going to love this shit. The video won't upload. Why? Because the neighbor caught me, I think. Unplugged. It wasn't showing up at all. So I'm like, fuck, I'm busted. Well, then it came on an hour later. So I'm like, yay. So I'm just watching the Olympics for a little bit, thinking about my eye, going, is that anal fizz from the dog's ass? Or is this from the gasoline? And I can't breathe. And that was the moment when I realized, holy shit, I ate some of that food in the fridge that definitely had coconut in it. That's why it's delicious. It's like something you've never tasted before. It was like a weird curry thing. Anyway, the point is, I took a bunch of Benadryl. That's fine. That's totally fine. I finally have a mental break. I call the internet people in the middle of the night. In the middle of the night, I'm yelling at an AI. I know it's not a real person. I know that it is an AI. I know that this robot has no emotions, has no feelings. So then I realized, holy shit, I can't hurt this robot's feelings. I can say anything to it. So I unload. It becomes my therapy session. I'm screaming at this robot. I'm like, God damn you. God damn you to fucking shit. Motherfucker. I'm saying every curse word. I said words I swore I'd never say. And I said it to this AI robot. It felt really fucking good, to be honest with you. Farticle is very funny, C. Smith. Thank you for that. That's very funny. I really like that. I'm going to start using that. Anyway, fart particles. I got farticles in my eye. You're right. You're absolutely right. You're all right. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's pink eye, Melanie. I don't know. It could be gasoline eye. I don't know the difference. I did look up gasoline eye. Couldn't find anything about it. I did find a really weird TikTok where a little girl put what do you call it, super glue in her eye, and her mom talks about it being stuck together. And I looked at that and I went, wow, that sounds like something I did when I was little. I also drank bleach. So your dad's not the brightest crayon in the box all the time. But good news is, I told you how internet people were going to come out this morning to gaslight your dad, right? And that's going to be fun. More gaslighting. What could be better? They didn't fucking show up. You know why? You know why? They finally got to the bottom of it. It's not your dad's fault. It's not our equipment. It's not our house wiring. We know the wiring's fucked, but we've always known the wiring was fucked. What just went down my girl? Oh, good. 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 A bug just went in my tits. That's fun. Let me kill it. Excellent. So now we're cleaning out bugs. The house is clean. It's just humid. One of the ACs is working. That's fantastic. I think the car is okay. My eye definitely hurts very bad, but we'll get over that. Also, I did accidentally light a portion of my tit on fire last night because I forgot. Some gasoline got on me. I lit a cigarette. Bad decision. Guess what? I'm fine. It's fine. Always smoke if you want to smoke. The point is, a lot has happened. A lot has happened. The internet people did not come gaslight your dad this morning because I found out a node is down. That's what they called. They called me and they said, ma'am, good news. It's just a node. Let's pause for a second and let's talk about this. What the fuck is a node? What's a node? Because for a second, I thought they were talking about the Noid. I thought they meant to say the Noid. I thought a little pizza man with fucking fucked up ears that murders people. Guess what? The real Noid did murder people. The guy did murder people because he had to play the Noid. It was a whole thing. Anyway, I thought the Domino's Noid's out to get me. I don't know. What's a node? What's a fucking node? Turns out it's a thing. They couldn't explain it. It's just a thing that happens. A node gets fucked up. And now the whole neighborhood doesn't have internet. But guess what? We got 6 guys, 6 workers that are working on the node. Okay. What does that mean? Well, the electric company needs to fix it first. And then it's in our hand. Well, I thought you said you were working on it. Well, it's a whole node thing. Well, I don't know what a node is, motherfucker. So, is it a lymph node? No, it's not a lymph node. What? Go to your room. Walk among the... It's not a... like an edge point? Maybe. I don't know what that means. You go to your room too. What? What is a node? I'm glad you're laughing. You killed Beth Ellen. I'm fucking pissed. I don't know what a node is. Related to nodules? Like the throat? I don't know. I have a tit bug. Your dad has a tit bug now. Got a tit bug. Got a pink eye. Is it from an ass? Is it from gas? Who knows? Ass or gas? Either way. Hey, ass, gas, or grass. Which eye? Which eye? You pick. You pick, kids. Yeah, it's a node. I don't know what the fuck a node is. Ernie Birdie, please. Okay, it's a point at which lines or pathways intersect or bunch. Central or connecting point. Like an Euler circuit? No, that's different. That goes all over the other. So it's the opposite. Okay, excellent. Fantastic. So we've got a rat king, you guys. We've got a fucking rat king situation because that's what that sounds like. And I don't know when we're going to get internet back. All I know is right now your dad is relying on theft, thievery, whatever you call it, stealing, fine. I'm stealing. But it's also a $10 hotspot that I'm probably it's gonna run out soon. We haven't even gotten to the fucking point. But it's a node. It's not my fault. It's a node. Hello, Tiffany. Tiffany, my bright daughter. Do you know what a node is? It's how internet connects to a network. Okay. See, I know what's on the internet. I just don't know how the internet. You know what I mean? How? I don't know. Can't be bothered. Now I'm being bothered. Now I'm being bothered because I don't know what a node is. I'm being bothered by the node. It wants me to recognize it, and I won't. Do not acknowledge the node, kids. It will get worse. A point of connection. Well, guess what? All my fucking internet is disconnected. Think of traffic. I hate traffic. I hate it, Ernie. I hate it. Hello, Eb Weaver. Hello. No, think of it as a burned out fuse on the board, which if oh. Well, how long does that take to fix on a big scale? Hey, how did you explain that to me so fast? And now I get it in all the other ways. They tried 2 hours, I think, to explain it to. I didn't get that. Fuck. Twisted Quill. Go into community service. No, not community service. Customer service. Community service is for when you do bads. They put you on probation. You're not on probation. You should get a CSR rep job so you can tell people that. A node or a noodle? I don't know. They didn't say noodle. That would be fucking sick. I love noodles. What's up, Truth and Justice? Your dad's bitching. The node is code for we have no fucking idea. Exactly. Node is code. Node is code. They just bothered to acknowledge the problem. Yeah. No, they kept and says, no, your internet's fantastic. I'm looking at it, motherfuckers. I can't watch my African dance kinetics. It's a 1993 video. It is the lowest fucking quality possible. I couldn't get worse quality if I pulled out my old fucking Nokia that I just used to smash against the wall after playing Snake all goddamn day. I could get better quality out of that shitty fuck dick phone. I could watch African dance kinetics on it. I could be a dancer before they could figure out what the fuck is going on with the internet. It's not, Bob. It's not. It's really not. It is a third world country. They just cut off. Okay, first of all, they will literally, the power grid will shut down at any moment because it's too hot, because it's too cold, because everything's too perfect and you kids need to be on your toes. That's what they tell us. Meanwhile, while everything's shut the fuck down and you're either sweating or freezing, the governor is on the TV going, bye, everyone. I'm going to Cancun. I'm the Zodiac killer. And we're like, fuck you, piece of shit. And he leaves. Then we've got our fucking mayor who's no better. Opposite party, fuck them both. The mayor of Austin, piece of shit, fucking prick. He sits there with his fucking fake fire on. He's got enough electric to have fake fucking fire and his AC, and he's telling us to conserve our lights. We don't have lights, motherfucker. That happens every year, every fucking year since it happened that one time. Also, our pipes burst randomly. And also, everybody has a gun, even the unstable people, especially the unstable people. And they like to follow you in traffic and wave it at you. And that's just your way of going, hey, you have a good day, Greg. Fucking text. Pretty sure if you don't have a gun here and you're not waving it in traffic, then you will get arrested. Pretty sure it's required. Little fingers. Oh, I thought it said little fingers throughout the body. I was like, ew, I hate nodes. Little filters. Okay. So we got a little filtration system. They do swell up. Though that's nodules, right? Guys, nodes are nodules. Let's get on board with one of them. The rats chewed on the wire. How'd you put that together? I'm starring you. You're the one I fear. It's brilliant. Maybe the rats did chew the wire. Those little fuckers. They squeak at night. It's terrifying. There's so many. They squeak. I remember I told you that story about how my friend had to kill the rats in the bag and she was just bashing it while Keisha was playing and she was crying and she's like, I don't want to have to do this, but they're suffering. And it's like, timber or whatever. And she's just fucking smashing these rats. I get it now. Now I get it. I would happily smash a bag of rats. I'm so mad at them. Now that you said that, I'm going to kill them. I'm sorry, I won't. Because I don't want to fuck with them. They scare the shit out of me, but I bet you they did shoot through the fucking wire. Oh my God, that's brilliant. Is a point that a group of... So that's why the whole neighborhood... Fuck. You know, the only people who have it are the assholes. There's like 3 houses that have good internet right now. Well, no, one of my neighbors has good internet and she rules. Paula rules, dude. She has good internet, but she also doesn't use it to stream. Anyway. Oh, Tommy's on Twitter, dude. Get Tommy Bernard's on Twitter, Melly. Go get him. He's on Twitter. He's fucking killing it. He kills it on the twits. Avoid the Noid. Yes. You remember that? Woo, maybe we'll talk about the Noid sometime. That was a crazy motherfucker. This is what telecoms do. You call them with a problem. If they acknowledge a problem, they'll involve a second entity to blame, and they bounce you around. That's what they did. That's what they did. That's what they did. They gaslit your dad. Don't gaslit the dad, or he's going to get real mad. It might be pink eye. Look at that. It's pretty pink. It's pink. It burns. Could be a dog's ass. Could be gas. I don't know. Do you guys like the way gas smells? It smells so good. Like, I would never huff it because I watch internet. I've seen that shit. I've seen people who do huff gas. I grew up with people who huff gas. They're not good people. Their fucking eyes are naturally crossed. And then they huff the gas, and then it somehow, like, puts them back together or crosses the... It doesn't matter. These are the type of people that you don't want to be around. And yet I enjoy the smell of gas. Why? You should change the name of your show to Get to the Point with Oblivious, but that's actually a great idea. And then just never get to the point? I don't know whether to punish you or commend you. This is why I'm not a real dad. Maybe the node device fooded, maybe. Flooded, you mean? Or fooded? If it fooded, I'm going to be pissed because it should have shared food with me. A node is any region. Oh, here we go. Jeanette coming in heavy with the answers. A node is any region on a circuit between 2 circuit elements. I'm already bored. But I believe you. I'm not reading more, but I believe you. I'm sorry. It's just my brain is fried right now. Oh my God. Even I got to network and I can't, but I appreciate you seeing it out. I don't want to know. I don't want to know how the fucking node works. I don't want to know. I don't want to feed the node. I don't want it to think it's important. I won't even learn its name. I'm going to start calling him Yod. Yep. Ode. No, I'm just not going to call it. No, fuck Elon. I'm not putting money in that prick's fucking pocket. I hate him. He ruined my city and he fucking ruined my Twitter and he ruined he ruined my face. Also, he never even invented Tesla. And also, I know people who worked at his factory and they treat people like shit. Everyone I know who's worked there fucking treated like shit. He's a prick, dude. He made them work with COVID and everybody got COVID. It fucking sucked. My upstairs neighbor used to come home crying. He was a little skinny guy. He'd work there all night and then he'd just come home fucking weeping. One time he was crying in the backyard. He just started screaming, "Why don't I have a fucking girlfriend? I'm a fucking loser." And I was like, fucking Elon, dude. Fucking Elon. He moved out like 3 days later. Anyway, this is the best. It's great when your dad's mad. My fucking head hurts. I'm so pissed. Yeah. The summary of the chat. What is that? So me and Aunt Deb were trying to figure that out because y'all were posting some killer screenshots. And I was like, this is exactly what was happening. I love it. I thought it was so accurate. He was like, who did this? I want to see what they are. I don't know what I came into, but I'm here for big fish, small pond. Listen. The dog farted in your dad's eye. And he got gas in it in the same day. So, could be anything. Yes, florists have guns in Texas. Everybody does. Shit, I got one right here. No, I'm just kidding. That would be hilarious if I just fucking pulled a gun out. Just like, dude. I can set up my own edge point. No, fuck Elon. I hate Elon. Also, him and his fucking stupid bitch girlfriend. She used to walk... Stupid bitch. She used to walk around like... Fuck, dude. She used to carry around like a communist manifesto and dress like she was like in Mad Max. And it's like, bitch, you have money. Go home and enjoy your AC, you fucking weirdo. They just fucking gollum around town. I don't like them. I don't like them at all. Something's up with them. They're going to fuck us, you guys. Look out for Elon and that fucking Grimes bitch. They're going to fuck us. I can tell. Your dad has very few feelings of knowing the future. But when your dad knows the future, she knows the future. And I'm telling you, that Elon guy is going to fuck us so hard. And so is that Grimes bitch. I don't trust Starlink. I don't trust it at all. But But good for listen, if it goes fucking fast, it never breaks down. Just send me a link, okay? And then we'll pretend that I don't have it and I'll fucking do it anyway. Yes, I do weirdly like you do. I like it too. I like gas and Renaissance wax. Oh, what's Renaissance wax? I get sympathy pink eye for a day once. You got sympathy pink eye? Wait, so like you felt bad and then you got pink eye in honor of someone? That's fucking sick. You're a boss. Regular gasoline, you shouldn't huff unleaded. Oh, good advice, Lori Life 360. Girl, you're the funniest. And also, thank you for that. That's very good advice. I'm going to try that. Anyway, hello, Agatha Crusty. No gasoline, but tires? Ooh, you're a fucking special brand of monster. What are you talking about? Tires? Oh, tires smell weird, dude. I had 2 in the back of my car a few months ago. Before I took them to get them put on, just fucking loose ass tires. Dude, that is a fucking strong smell. This is a strong smell. Are you what's his name? Kurt Russell? What's going on with the shoe? Are you JCVD? How do you handle the smell of tires? Turpentine smells good. It does. Ooh, shit. It's deaf pink eye? Fuck. Well, Crystal, you're my doctor now. I believe you. Let's try some of this. Don't look at your dad's neck. Okay, let's see. Young black economist is enjoying your dad's suffering. Me too. Fuck. Let's just dab that with a dirty rag. That'll be good. All right. Oh, shit. That didn't help at all. I'm 17 minutes behind, but it's my daughter's birthday. Happy birthday to your daughter, Sunny Lynn. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Tell her, don't get gas in your eye or dog farts. I rubbed onion in my eye once, so my job thought I had pink eye. I wanted to go home. Oh, shit. Storing that for later. Great idea. I hate fucking onions, though. Did your eye smell like onion? Wait. Your nose can't reach your eye. It's fine. It's facing downward. It'll be fine. I'll try that one day. It makes you sick, especially diesel? Damn. Man, you hate it at the pump or what? Have you thought of getting an electric car? I have a buddy who can't handle the gas smell either, and he got an electric car and he fucking loves it. But I don't want to give up that sweet gas moment. You know, that one time a day or a week, it's okay to like fucking smell it when you're fucking pumping up the car, you know? Chode. Fucking love that word. Oh, shit, Tommy. They would do that here. It's very trailer park boy. Texas is trailer park boys, but not in Canada. Does that make sense? Like people here do definitely huff gas, but they also like do the thing where they siphon it and steal it. Odin. Pink eye is an infection, but allergic reaction causes pink hair. It can ooze pus too. Oh, I know. Don't I know it? Yeah, your dad used to have a lot of fucking eye problems. Also, this is the bad eye. This is the one that has a metal plate under it, so it's always fucked up. The slightest thing, like an eyelash in it, will fuck me for a whole day. It's annoying. Make sure you use a clean Kleenex so you don't make your eye worse. Your husband has had 3 transplants and it hurts him. Wait, 3 eye transplants? Wait. What? Rachel, starring this for later. Tell me everything. What does that mean? No, I'm not using you. This is how I feel. I would never say this shit on stage. People would look at me and be like, fuck you, where's the punchline? No, this is fucking life. That would make people so sad. You kids are sick fucks. That's why you laugh at this shit. You love this for me. I love this for me too. This is what I deserve. Yes, I'm live, Kai Mahalani. How are you doing today, Kai? Yeah, it was Domino's Pizza. They had a Noid. They had the Yo Noid. And this guy got pissed off and he fucking shot up a place because people were fucking ripping on him for the Noid or something. I don't really remember, honestly. It was like a crazy story, though. Okay. Whoa, he made his money on PayPal, though. No, yeah, that's true. He did, right? Didn't he buy it or something? I just know that he's just, first of all, anybody who tells you Cybertrucks are fucking dope are full of shit. Because let me tell you something, they fucking rust. He didn't make them water resistant. And not only that, like, what was it? fucking Mitch McConnell's wife or whatever on her farm. I think it was his wife. She just drove her Cybertruck into the water by accident because of some fucking issue with the self-driving thing, gets stuck, and then drowns and dies in it because it fucking shuts everything off when it gets wet. It's crazy. There's people driving around here with rusty ass trucks because it wasn't made with the seal or the coat to keep it from rusting, and you can't take it. That's another thing. It'll just shut the fuck down if it gets wet. And I think they fixed it, but for a while there were like 2 Cybertrucks just stalled out on the road because it rained. Like, what the fuck? Also, Elon had to get his Cybertruck towed by a real tow truck, and it was hilarious. The AI chat summary is the most. Oh, I want to see this. Yeah, talking about eating at Costco. Do they still have food at Costco? They haven't rolled it out for everyone all the time yet. Dude, I love beta. I did Instacart when it was in beta here, and that was sick. Back when we had to write with a marker where shit was going. That was back when your dad got 2 shot for The Undertaker, and he likes strawberry applesauce. Or his daughter does, but I like to think it's him. I like to think he's like, rest in peace, and then he just eats the applesauce slowly with Michelle McCool like, why are you doing that? I'm super pissed right now. I'm super pissed, but I'm in the best mood because I get to see you kids and I miss you kids. Man, she's not his girlfriend anymore. She hates him now like we do. Oh, Grimes? Good. Didn't she name her kid Rat Fuck or something? I don't know. I still don't like her. Didn't the beat go too fast? And then I don't know. She pisses me off. Can't believe she named her kid that. Like, that's so not cool. Don't name your kid a fucking number or a symbol. You're not creative. You're just fucking making your kid's life all weird. It's what you use for your live show. Well, you're in a van though, Adam. So you're always traveling. You kind of need I don't think they would make anything good for you other than like maybe like an AT&T mobile hotspot. But even then, that's not guaranteed. Starlink works for Adam. You know what? I won't shit on Starlink because it's keeping our brother Adam going. And we need him going. We need him creating. You know? Elon is the Antichrist. He is. He's a fucking lizard. But it's fine. It's fine. I don't believe in that shit. I don't believe in conspiracies, but I do believe that he has scales under his clothes. I believe that. Absolutely. The worst feelings is pulling up next. Oh my God. You know what the worst feeling is besides that is when you go to a drive-through and it's hot and your car AC is out. Happened to me today. I went to get the P-Terries. Oh my God. They opened the window to put the soda out. It was like a strawberry thing that they have now. And I reached for it and the breeze hit me and I went and just hold my hand a little long. Like it was just a stranger. I was like, let's just hold this cup together. Just a little longer. Grimes is anti-Elon. Fuck, I don't want to like her, but I mean, if she hates him that much, I like her. That's what I'm saying. This country needs a mutual hatred. We need something to hate again. Remember how we all hated 9/11? That was nice, wasn't it? That we all had something to hate. Not that it happened, but it was nice that we were all together for once. Like, yeah, fuck them. Remember when they killed Bin Laden and John Cena announced it on Monday Night Raw and then everybody screamed and dads cried and everyone freaked out? Like, our country needs something that brings us together like that but doesn't kill people. And I hate the Westboro Baptist Church, but I'm telling you, dude, maybe the reason they were allowed to exist as long as they did was so we could all hate them and finally join together as one. That's all I'm saying. My man had pink eye, developed something that looks like a doctor said it wasn't pink eye. It faded the next day. Oh, God. That would piss me off so much to spend money or time on a doctor's visit. And then they're like, yeah, it's fine. And then it goes away. Super glue is what the little girl got in her eye. Oh, my God. I got so far behind. I bet you were not even ooh, I have sustain. That stuff is good. I gotta skip down because I went too far. Ooh, a lot of you guys like the smell of gas. Ooh, a lot of you have passionate feelings about Elon. Some of you like him, some of you don't. Enemy of my enemy is my friend. I love that. Who said that? Someone said that. Someone famous, right? Doesn't matter. You said it. You're the famous one, Rose. In trying to make live videos or trying to make pre-determined, pre-planned videos, whatever, like how I used to compared to live now is so fucking weird. I feel like I'm in an infomercial. I'm like, here, This is a guy who murdered someone. Isn't he bad? Like, it's just fucking weird. Feels really weird. And I keep wanting to edit out all my breaths. And I'm like, God damn, do I breathe that much? And now I'm like, maybe I need to cut back on breathing. And then I'm panicking. Like, maybe I breathe too much. But what if I'm breathing so much and people can just, what if I think that I just sound like this? But in reality, people hear me as, I don't want to be the heavy breathing kid again. I was that kid in middle school. I did my mile in 15 minutes. I was the slowest in our school history. Let me tell you something. I don't want to go back to that shit, you guys. I can't fucking go back there. It's emotional prison. Don Marie says, hello, Melly. Adam says sometimes, or Ernie Birdie says, Adam, sometimes I fantasize about when I was a homeless person. It was one of the most freeing times of my life. God damn. Ernie. Do you need a hug? Do you need a hug, Ernie? I want to hug you right now. Should have been able to drive her home, right? Yeah, burnt tits hurt. I've lit my tits on fire twice in my life. Like, everything's in twos. I'm really scared it's going to move up to threes and the cycle's going to repeat. I really am. The grasshopper said it. That's right. That's right. That is right. Adam says he's one step above homeless. We call it houseless. Oh, no, you're rehomed in Helen. Your home is Helen. You crawled inside of a Helen and you said, this is home. And we like that for you because Helen's badass. I said, not the drugstore shit. Did you miss my message? Erythromycin. Hey, I have some of that. Hey, wait, they gave me that one like after my eye surgery when I got an infection. It kept trying to retract. I sound like your mind. I like how you were giving us badass advice earlier. I'm good. I just miss not having to worry about my bills. Oh, that would be so nice. Oh, you know what I do is I get the bills in the mail and then I put them in a big pile. And then when they get real high, I fucking karate kick them like Legos, like when you fucking wreck Legos. And then I just forget about them and I walk away. Oh my gosh. I don't know how long this is going to work. Yo, Daddy, looks like the voodoo worked. Weed bacon. Oh my God, C. Smith, you are my little weed bacon. Did you hear me the other day? I was trying to convince people weed bacon was Duty Ron. Duty Ron. Who, by the way, Duty Ron is such a sweetheart. Dude, Duty Ron. Okay, that was the thing I needed to tell you guys. I have updates. Also, let's read this. They used tools to try to break out of the car. Nothing worked. She reversed into a pond and the car sank. She called someone from in the car. But yeah, it was in Texas, dude. It was up there by the Crawford Ranch, right? Yeah, that was crazy. So let's talk about this. You reminded me. Thank you. All right. First, Duty Ron's an angel. His wife just celebrated her birthday. Make sure that you tell him to tell her happy birthday. Second, Duty Ron called me to check on me because he was super worried. And I was telling him how hilarious you guys are. Mad Sarah's stunt double. I love your fucking name. That's so funny. But I was talking to him about how hilarious you guys are. Wait, Princess Di? What? The weekend Princess? I was at the nudist camp for... Okay, I'm starring this for later. I have questions, Sherilyn. Nudist camp. Tits on... Oh my God. I bet they light their tits on fire so much in a nudist camp. Oh, nudists shouldn't smoke, maybe. Fuck. Go get your nicotine, rabbit. You can't function without it. Dirty Ron. Yeah, that's when he does his dice clay shit. So, what? The flippy flop comment? Flippy flopping. They should do a little flippy, right? Where Sarah Boone's like, get in the suitcase. We're going to court. I'm repping you. That would be so fucking great. They should flip. And that dude does look like Joran Vandersloot. They do. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah. So Duty Ron called me and he's like, are you okay? And I was telling him how funny y'all are because a bunch of you guys sent me emails and comments. Y'all are fucking wild. A bunch of y'all sent me the same one. And I was like, they are so fucking clever because I didn't even think of this. I got like 5 or 6 emails from people who going, my condolences on your internet being out. I'm praying for you in this tough time. And I'm just fucking dying, dude. Like everybody else is like, I hope your internet's okay. I'm so sorry. This is the word. And some of you are like, I'm so sorry about your internet. I was fucking Dude, I was reading in some of y'all's comments and we were just dying on the phone, dude, dying. And then Sweet Melanie is covering the Boss Baby trial. And that guy is a fucking nutbag. Vegas is crazy. That judge rules. And oh my God, I'm excited to get up in that chat and to watch that shit. Oh my God. Uncle Duty Ron rocks. Uncle Aunt Melanie rocks. Sister Aunt Ed, I'm just changing everybody's genders, positions in the family, and intros. But anyway, Duty Ed. He hit me up about the tattoo thing. He did some research, talked to a buddy, and it turns out they did already have something like that. And his buddy actually wrote all the literature on it. So he sent me a whole bunch of it. I started going through it, then the internet fucking died. So I'm not done reading it, but I'm going to put the research articles up for you guys. And I'll do it in the community post or below this, because so far what I've read is super interesting, especially when it comes to pigmentation in tattoos, how they're doing it. And it's just fascinating the way they came up with it. It was like kind of a different route than I was taking in my brain, but it makes sense. Like when I read it, I was like, this fucking way better than I thought. Look, everybody. Speaking of badaces, it's your Uncle Auntie Chai Jai. It is Jay from Guilty of Crime. Say hello, everybody, to your auntie uncle. Stepdad. Wait, were you stepdad? What did we pick for you? It doesn't matter. You're Aunt Chai. So the only other person who probably has it or had it, I'm on the mend. It's getting better. Day by day, it's getting better. The only person who is perma-fucked and definitely worse than your dad has ever been when it comes to damage from weather is fucking Aunt Chai J. I keep wanting to call you Chai, and I know I should. Jay, do you still have are you still collecting money for your shit? Because I will put it in the bottom. She sent me pictures of her house and what's going on there. Holy fuck, dude. I could not imagine owning a house and having this. Like, I don't own this shit, so it's not heartbreaking. That shit's fucking heartbreaking. And what a fucking kick-ass bathroom. What a kick-ass bathroom that it cannot be used right now. Fuck, Chai. I'm just combining them all. I want to take you okie noodling. Yeah, he does. That guy does look like. But anyway, Jay, you're in the chat. Fucking drop me a line or send me a link to whatever you think. What do you need to get the house done? Because that shit is fucking stressing me out. I was looking at the pictures all day. I was like, Dylan, look at this shit. What happens if our fucking roof falls in? And he's like, we're fucking dead. And I'm like, God, I hope so, because I cannot imagine. Fuck. Let me know if we can help in any way. I was hoping you'd be on live last night because, oh my God, I thought maybe it was my sheet. It crawled on your face. It was a giant thing. No. I hate it. I hate that for you. Ooh, a spider on your face and you're saying, I don't even want to think about it. I don't know what to burn it. Burn the mattress. Burn it all. Burn your feet. Burn everything. Fuck. Your dad threw out a really expensive computer once and a really shitty one once because a spider crawled in one. I threw it in the pool, and then years later, the other one I just smashed in the street because there was a spider on it. And I will, if I see a spider or whatever it's on, I will wreck that so I don't have to touch spider. Fuck. I hate that. And did you guys see your Aunt Deb? Your Aunt Deb's gonna get Melly a date. God damn. So many creatives around us. Aunt Rock Chalk, I think she bought. I need to hit her up. I texted her and I don't think she texted me back. I wonder if I texted the right person, but I think she's getting that, or maybe she already got a Winnebago type thing. What are they called? I call them Winnebago still. RVs? RVs. Oh, Kai, is your daddy sick? Your real daddy? Tell him that we're giving him good juju and we love him. Do a dance. Do a Northport. No, that'll stress him out. Don't do the Northport kinetic video, but tell him we love him and we hope that he gets better. Oh, Yes, I love Duty Ron. Yeah, we were fucking dying at you guys. Y'all are funny. Y'all are so fucking funny. Laura, you're funny too. I've been reading your comments, bitch. You're fucking hilarious. You're all fucking hilarious. Glad I don't own my house anymore. You own Helen. Dude, and Helen has to get repaired too. But luckily you got her back, right? She's functioning good. Excellent. It's piping hot. Chai tea time. I agree. My channel. Oh, I hope that is okay. I hope so too. Poor Kai. Tell your daddy we love him. We all will do. Who can do voodoo in here? Some of y'all were talking to me about the voodoo that you do, and very intrigued. Very interesting stuff you kids got going on your free time. I'm down. Yeah, do the voodoo to make this shit. Whatever's going on with the Leo Gatorade thing, the retro Gatorade, just fix it because your dad hates it. Your dad really hates it. I don't want to have pink eye, and I don't mind if Mookie's farts, just not in my eye. And I like smelling gas, but don't put it in my eye, you know? And please, car, don't run out of it again. Family time. Oh, tell your father-in-law to get fucked. No, I'm just kidding. Go from like, I hope your dad's okay to fuck your dad. No. Shiraz, you have a good day. And tell them, happy birthday. Tell father-in-law's birthday. Oh, tell him happy birthday. Unless he's a piece of shit, then say, get fucked from the cold. The insurance company is taking care. Dude, should I get renter's insurance again? Because the one that I had does nothing. It doesn't matter. None of it covers floods and fires in Texas. I don't know what the fuck. Yeah, Melly, what's your channel? Little Melly. Melly is starting her own channel, and you guys need to get on board. And we're going to get her a date on Aunt Deb's. We're going to get her hubby wifed up. Melly's got a channel. She's going to start it. If you guys ever have a channel, want to start a channel, if you need to write a manifesto, if you're starting your own cult, if you're going to break away and fight your dad, and you want to like run a coup on me, by all means, I support it. I want your kids to be bright. The only way you're ever going to be bright is to one day eventually overthrow your leader. So I feel like it's going to be Hunger Games eventually. But don't worry, kids. We're all going to eat. I'm just saying, do you? If you're going to start a channel and you need dad to promote it, I don't even care if you're starting a channel to talk about how terrible your dad's channel is and how much I fucking suck, I'll still support it because that's how much I love you, no matter how bad you are. Okay. But you're all good so far. You're all good. You're so good at self-moderating. Maybe I should have fucking had kids. Maybe that's what I should have had. Free roam children. Is that what they do? Like chickens? I just fucking let them out in the yard. Go have fun. Go play. Isn't that what parents say? Go play. You can have fun. Go play. Yeah, I need to get insurance. Yeah, I don't fuck with spiders either. Don't even talk about it. Listen, no, they're not good, young black economists. They eat other bugs. What if they're cute bugs? Also, those bugs have lives and families. No, spiders are the serial killers of the bug world. Fuck them. They scare me. I don't like them. You never found it. That's the worst news. I think I'm going to cry. What do you mean you didn't find it? Go find it. Go fuck if I rebuke it. Nicolette says I rebuke it. Me too. I don't do them either. We had crickets all up in our business start chirping. Oh, shit. Cricket chirps are really cute, but then it's like, but where are they? Yeah, no, I feel that. And when they're hard to find, that's the worst. Am I breaking up again? It says I have one bar. Fuck. Oh, no. What's it going to say? Is it bad again? Is it bad again? Is it bad? It says that it's bad. No, we didn't even get to the point. I'm going to have to change the title of this. I think we should call it Get to the Point. I think you were right, whoever said that. That was a good idea. Yes. Tell us the release date. Release the date. You guys, give me a 1 in the chat if this is breaking up terrible, because I'm not going to put you through that. I'll put you through African Dance Kinetics 100 times in your life, but I'm never going to put you through breaking up. Fucking internet. Bad internet. Audio is fine. It's fine. You're fine. Oh, I don't believe you guys. Are you sure? No problem. Okay. Okay. What the fuck? Oh. I'm thinking of spiders now. Anytime something comes behind me, ugh, fuck. It breaks my heart. It breaks my heart for who is it for who has spiders? Fuck. Wait, what did I even say? Did I say one in the chat if it's bad or if it's good? Fuck. Totally fine? Okay, good. Clear as a fucking lassie? I don't know. I don't know. It's so hot, you guys. It's so fucking hot. I'm panicking. No breaking? Okay, good. Okay. You guys want to see some weird shit? You guys want your dead to show you a body? No, I'm just kidding. I am gonna show you some weird shit. First of all, who was the other? It was who killed Beth Ellen. So okay, one is bad, two is good. One if it's breaking up. Okay, good. Okay, y'all said two? Okay, excellent. Very good, kids. Very good, kids. Two is good. Okay, excellent. Good. Okay. So, and what time is it? 5:42? Good. Okay. I have 18 minutes. And then your dad has to take the Hugin to a lady who's going to show me how to trim his nails. There you are. Who killed Beth Ellen? What do you think about Warren Luther Alexander? Have you heard of that guy? You know what I'm talking about? I think so. I didn't get to watch a lot of stuff. I had to catch all up today, but I think Grizzly might have covered. I saw a thumbnail and I think she covered it. I don't know yet. I haven't perused. She did? Yes. Okay. Was he in jail? Okay, excellent. That's what I was wondering. I haven't gotten a look into him. The internet's been bad. I was just curious because that was interesting. I saw him and I first thought I was like North Carolina because they did a background check on him. He has a lot of family in Raleigh, and that's why I was asking. So I should just stop looking into him for Beth Ellen at this point, right? Because he was in jail. Okay, excellent. Good. Grizzly did a thing. Excellent. He was arrested in 92. Okay. I wasn't sure. I feel like so he didn't get out on bail. Excellent. Good. Yeah, he's a creepy one, you guys. He's arrested, still could be more charged. Okay. Because we had a guy who had similar things with Raul Mesa, and then he got out after murdering and raping a child, and then he went and serial killed a bunch of people. So I just need to make sure, because if they're gonna let fucking some of these people out, holy shit. Okay, excellent. So I was wondering about him just because of that. Yeah, I love you, Clar. Oh, and you sent me such a nice message the other day. You almost made your dad cry. You're grounded. You're a sweetheart, though. Open source. Yes. Open Source Intelligence Academy. So listen. Yeah, the old creepy guy. Long haul trucker. I'll probably I should just Grizzly's covering it. Maybe I'll just send her the shit I find so she can cover that. Cause he's interesting, I guess, but I haven't seen enough of him. And usually what I do is I get their names and I try not to read anything at first. And then I just collect as much OSINT as I can. And then I read everything and then I try to collect more OSINT. But I like to do it before and after so that I can kind of not be swayed, I guess, by the public or the media. There's a book that was just released called Long Haul, talking about the connection. Yes, I have seen some. Actually, I was doing a research for some books because I have a video coming out for you guys, one of the pre-made ones, when it will finally start to upload pretty rapidly, because it took 8 hours to do like 1 hour of the video I'd already completed. But I have one, it's going to be 10 gifts to give true crime lovers. You know what I mean? Like, or I'm not calling it lovers. It's like true crime enthusiasts or SnoopyDupa, something like that, because it feels weird saying like true crime fans. It's like, I'm not a fan of the crime. I'm a fan of solving it or like trying to fucking learn about it. So anyways, trying to figure out how to word that. But I went in and I picked out a bunch of gifts because a bunch of you guys were like, not a bunch, but maybe 4 or 5 of you have messaged me in the past. I was going back, by the way, I'm starting at the bottom and doing all the emails I missed because I did miss a lot. Shit's been busy. And some of you, God bless you for being so patient with me. I've only had 2 people pop off like assholes. One of them, told that bitch to get fucked. And then the other one, Yeah, I told that bitch to get fucked. So pretty much haven't had any issues. A whole bunch of you guys were asking me all kinds of questions, but I like to take out the ones that, like, if I get 3 or more of the same one. A couple of y'all are like, you know, I want to get my friend into true crime. What book? And another one is like, one lady asked me, she said, my husband is shopping for me and he wants to get me a gift, but you know, I don't know what to ask for. And she was interested in like rare books when we were talking about that. So I was like, okay, let's go through and let's pick out some good gifts for like true crime fans. And yeah, I just started going through some stuff and I've got a whole bunch of them and I made like a top 10 list and then it expanded into 12 and then I finished it and I cannot wait to share it with you. But the truck driving serial killer books, fucking A, dude. I saw that this morning. That's so wild that you brought it up. Because there's a couple of, and then there's the whole like trucking, the whole map project that they like abandoned. I think it was in 2009. They just kind of abandoned it. Yeah, it is written by former FBI. And isn't it the person who started the murder mapping project? And they like went around and gave speeches about it. I'm very excited to see that. I should go back and find it and order it. Anyway, yeah, that shit looks so good. And then there's also like a couple of different books that came out recently that are really bad. I think the Koberger book is not like I read it twice, listened to it 3 times. I'm fucking done. Like I can't find any. I know that some people really like it. It's not endearing to me. It's not a good book. It's not endearing. What's the word? Like it's just not. It's bullshit. It's a guy who's like, I heard a rumor, and then he expounds upon it, and then he fills it with a bunch of useless details. The rippling sun broke across the cold brook and touched the snow and slowly melted it as the leaves fucking shoot out my ass. I don't care. These details are useless. Yeah, it's the Highway Serial Killer Database. Yes. And they had one. It was like a whole mapping project, and they abandoned it, and then they got it back, and it's called something else now. And I would love to see that. I want to look at the chat summary. I can't see it, you guys. I can't see it. What story is Nancy covering? What's that bitch covering? I'm gonna go watch. She fucking makes me so mad. Oh, you want to see your dad yell? Let me watch Nancy. She's got a lot of. She's got some wild fucking cases she's covered, and some of them are like, meh. Is it the girl who they thought was? No, never mind. There was a girl who they thought was in the Ohio Ariel Castro house. She ended up not being in it, but she went missing in the same neighborhood around the exact same time and was the same age as the 3. And I was getting real heavy into that while Dad was on me. I don't have internet break because I saved a bunch of old articles. Pine catching up, but Mom says that nutmeg keeps spiders away. I put them in the corners of my room. And I don't have spiders. I'm keeping this up for the rest. This is gonna stay up forever. Never taking it down. Jay says, potato, potato, potato. Knife, knife, knife. What the fuck? That was weird. I burp, choke, coughed. Oh. Yeah, there's like 100 serial cut. And back then there was like 33 guaranteed. And now it's like less. What is it, like 15 years later and it's fucking tripled or something? It's crazy. Yeah, I can't see there it is. There's the name of it. The Highway Serial Killer Initiative. What? I got upper lip sweat? It's because you guys were talking about spiders. I blame you. I keep trying to wipe it. It feels disgusting. Don't wipe. Never wipe. Just don't wipe. Stay unwiped. we're the cult of the unwiped. Yukon bless you. Melly Micah Miller? Oh, Melly Micah Miller. Yeah, the chick with the pastor husband. Fuck that guy. That pastor guy, he fucking sucks. That guy did it. He did it. I'm not even going to say allegedly. Fuck you, Micah Miller's husband. You fucking suck and you did it. Have I read the Cold Case Handbook by Joseph Giacalone? I'm about to start it. I have not, but I love Joe Giacalone. You guys introduced me to him. Well, I knew about him, but I didn't like watch a whole bunch. And then y'all were like, oh, you should check out this. He rules. And then I watched it. I was like, Joe Giacalone is daddy. He's Bay. He's Joe Jacka Bay. All the creators you guys suggest to me and that are in our, like, what do you call it? Our squad. We roll deep. All very talented people. Need a lot of nuts for your bedroom. We'll get some fucking nutmeg. I'm going to put some nutmeg in my, I'm going to eat nutmeg. I'm going to stick it in my ass. I'm going to put it in every corner of the house. I'm going to put it on the hoogan, everything. How dare you display bodily functions on live television? How dare they? How fucking dare them? How dare they? Pisses me off. Yeah, it pissed me off too. Just trying to make money off the victims. My son lives there and it's way too much BS. It was so wild that this guy's like, he was speaking like he's this, not omniscient. Like he's not like saying he's got, like he's not speaking like, like he's a godlike character. It's weird. He puts himself in Brian's dad's, but not body or as, I don't know how to explain it. It's weird. He switches in between being like a third party narrator and speaking on behalf of Brian's dad, who he claims to have never met, I guess. Couldn't get a, it was weird. He kind of tried to sell it on Nancy like, oh, I know everybody. But then you find out like, no, he didn't get all those interviews and everything's deep cover and it's all shit we already know. And it's also like glitz and glammed up. Like, and it's not even good glitz. It's like boring. It's like a Thomas Kincaid painting. It's fucking weird. Okay, make a necklace out of whole cloves. I'll do it. I'll do it. Fuck it. Joe's question. I like Joe's accent. I like his questions. I like his glasses. I think he's the one, he wore these like round glasses once and I was like, damn, I want some of those, but I don't need glasses now. Candy. Fucking fly. Maybe it's because you're candy and the spiders want some candy. We gotta fucking get away, bug. We gotta douse you in fucking nutmeg. You can't have that many bites. You can't. This isn't not my child. No child of mine. Hell no. Fucking. There are 2 separate women whose husbands tried to have them murdered and now the husbands are in prison. Thank God they're stupid. Oh, fuck, dude. Dude, the guy from As I Lay Dying tried to murder his wife and then my little cousin did sound for him the other day. I was like, he's not in prison? Nope. Guy got right out. He tried to murder his wife. She had fucking kids. I think he wanted to murder the kids too. I don't remember, but crazy, dude. Dude, been bit by a brown recluse. Definitely, I'm missing. Yeah, it took a chunk out. Let me tell you, brown recluses suck. And also, it took 2 hours for my whole body to swell. And I got the, you know, they're like measure the pink line. It was like just put it all around my body. I'm a big fucking walking infection now because of this fucking spider. It was the night the Hulk Hogan sex tape came out. Was the night I got bit by a brown recluse, and I had to go do stand up. And I talked about Bubba the Love Sponge, which we brought up the other day in a chat. I talked about Hulk Hogan and all the fancy words he used and how he's fucking disgusting and Terry can get fucked. And then I left the stage and I like the spider bite. Bad things happened and your dad turned gray. It was horrible, dude. And did you know, I don't know if this is true. They could have been fucking with me. I should actually look it up before I spout it. It doesn't matter. Someone tell me if this is true. Somebody told me that a brown recluse infestation, the nurse at the hospital said a brown recluse infestation is just 2. And I was like, what? And he's like, yeah, if there's 1, there's usually 2. You got bitten at? Yeah, me too, dude. Me too. It's the worst. And it was like 2 hours after and I was damn near dead. It's so crazy. I can't believe there's people who wait like a day. Like, what, dude? Like, I had a necrotic hole in my tit in like 2 hours. Like, what are you talking about? You waited a day? It would just eat your heart. Your heart would just fucking dissipate. Also, God bless you, MM Clark. I don't even believe in that shit, but now I do. Because let's be real, only the real ones know about Thomas Kincaid. Thomas Kincaid is the old man's Lisa Frank. You heard it here first. Big black hole in your leg. Oh, yeah. And luckily, tit meat tightens. Like, it grows back. Have you noticed that? You ladies ever scratch at your tits and you notice they heal real quick like Wolverine? We got Wolverine tits. Why? Why did tits heal so fast? Terrifying, says Life Artist. Yeah, fucking brown recluse are no joke. Krista23 says, what? Oh my God. Oh, trust me, Krista. Oh, Krista, your hair. You have the best hair. Oh my God. Your hair is sick, dude. It goes from blonde to pink to maroon. I want your hair. Give Pop Pop your hair. Who knows what that's from? Give Pop Pop your hair. I swell up, crave from a regular spider bite. Dude, the recluse, like, I couldn't breathe. Like, that's what's weird about if you get bit by a brown recluse. First of all, the only reason I knew is because I legit tried to put a cigarette out on my own titty to kill it. That's how much I don't give a fuck. When I see a spider, I'm like, just kill it. And it crawled away. And I tell jokes about that. But in all seriousness, I saw it. And then I did eventually slap it. And I was able to get it in a towel and then looked it up. It was like, well, this could be a totally innocent spider or it could be the most deadly one on earth. So let's take you to the hospital. And then by then, in the time it took to learn about it, my tit was huge. It was blue. I always say, like, Mary Kate got bigger than Ashley. You feel me? It was scary. It was spooky dooky. But yeah, brown recluse, don't fuck with them. They're terrifying. It makes it hard to breathe. Like, you get sweaty and clammy. It's almost like how I felt the other day when the AC went out. You feel like that. My dad got bit by a black widow and didn't realize it until he lifted his arm up and there was a huge red line. That's what I had. I had, like, it's not even a line. It's just like a border. It is a DMZ, if you will. Like it's like North and South Korea, you know? A demilitarized, like, you know where the line is. You're just hoping it doesn't cross it, you know? And it is, and it's crossing it. You're like, this feels weird. Tits are pretty cool, huh? They're very malleable, tits. Tits are very malleable. Tits are very malleable. There you go, Melly. Stop with the brown recluse. We have them in Arizona. They scare the crap out of me along with square. But isn't that comforting to know that, well, I guess like it's the only comforting thing that I learned about any spider is that an infestation is 2. Like, they don't apparently travel in big packs. That's good. That's good, right? But I swear to God, like, for a year, I was looking for the other one. I was like, I'm going to get your fucking brother and I'm going to kill him. I was like Liam Neeson in Taken. I was like, you took a piece of my tit and I'm going to take your fucking family. You did it yourself, Krista? Your hair is fucking sick. It's like Alexa Bliss hair, but it goes higher up. And I like the pink in the middle the most. That's sick, dude. Yes, Melly, you knew. Give Pop Pop your hair. Arrested Development. I am going to show you guys cool shit, though. Turbo time, hello, because we do have to go. Recluse DMZ, it's the tit line. Let's go over this again. So it's nutmeg, nuts, and cloves. Is it all 3? Oh, no, Crystal. Is it all 3? I just saw the star in it. I'll get all 3. I don't give a fuck. So late. How'd you fix your stream from your last live? It sounded like you were drowning. I am drowning. I'm always drowning in emotion. I bought a $10 hotspot and then I stole from the neighbors. This isn't going to last. So if it cuts off at any moment, they said it would all be fixed by tonight, though. But then they told me about the nodes. And then I went into an existential meltdown about what a node is. What's a node? LOL, says Turbo Time. On Amazon, buying more clove. I hate the way cloves smell. It reminds me of my, like, goth days. Like, which were fine, but it was also, like, relentlessly smelling like cloves. I got a black widow under my stinking carport. Spray it with Windex. That's something I did once. They don't like that. It's nightmare inducing for not the top one. Oh god. One is too fucking many. You know what? Even like someone telling me there's one and there's not one is too many. Like the thought of one is too many. Spiders are so upsetting. Why do they exist? Can't we kill them all? What's going on there? Why haven't we thought of killing them all? Fuck no. Aizen, I walked out. I never saw Harry Potter again after that. A friend convinced me. I should have known. I should have known when she said, we're going to go to a vegan restaurant. And on the way there, we're going to listen to this album by a guy named Jay Rayatard. And I went, is that his real name? And then we listened to it. And I was like, this isn't that good, but okay. And she's like, this is the best fucking music ever. And she made me eat tofu and it was horrible. And I was like, this isn't that good. What the fuck? And she was like, no, it's good for you. The vegan, we're straight edge now. And I'm like, we are. And then She made me watch Harry Potter, and I saw a spider, and I said, fuck this, and I left the theater. I left. I walked out. She had to get a ride home. And this was 20 years ago, so there were no Ubers. It was probably like 15. I don't remember. A long time ago. It was back when your dad had emo hair. Yeah, fuck spiders. Okay. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Clove ciggies. Yeah, that's what the goth bitches do. Oh, and speaking of goth bitches, I'm going to show you guys some shit. I'm going to show you guys some sick shit. All right, here's what we're going to do. Your partner's allergic to ant bites? Ooh, do they make the little pus bubbles? And do you ever watch the videos of the pimple spot? Ooh, I might start a pimple popping channel, just not for my own, just to watch others and go, ooh, isn't that cool? Because let me tell you something. I love watching that shit. I love it. But I don't like spider bites. A wolf cut with tips died. Am I reading that wrong? A wolf cut with tips died. Oh, no. I'm reading it right. That's incredible. Yes, a wolf cut with tips died. Excellent. Makes sense. I like your hair. Clothes very finely. Clove cigarettes and Little King's beer. What's Little King's beer? I can't drink. Your dad's allergic to everything. Drinking gives your dad hives and makes him climb trees and break things. Yeah, pimple popping is so relaxing. And there's this new shit where you can like inject a fake thing and then squeeze it. Ooh, I want that so bad. I woke up one day with welts all over my body. My doctor said I had a very dormant bladder infection. It was causing the... You know what, Laura? That happened to one of my friends. She got a UTI or some shit, and then her skin reacted. And they were like, you're immunocompromised, bitch. And she was like, ah. Anyway, that's the whole story. I have cats and bunnies, so no nutmeg or cloves. What, they can't have that shit? He eats... Oh! Ooh, we should get a cat. Hugin, why don't you eat spiders? He's asleep. Yeah, the white pimple looking ball. Ooh, those are the best. There's a little milky ball in there you got to get out. You got to milk that bite. I have kitties and critters, and the spray doesn't bother them. Ooh. Never heard of UTIs. Oh, yeah, dude. Like, people who, like, I guess are immunocompromised. I don't know. People with hormone problems, all sorts of shit. Some shit will just make you fucking break out. I don't know. All right, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to show you guys. Okay, I'm going to keep, cinnamon for ants. Ooh, this is so exciting. Only spider I like is Pat Benatar. Guys, wait, is Pat Benatar's husband named Spider? A guy named Spider gave me a horrible kiss tattoo once. The kiss tattoo was awesome. He just did it poorly. Two inside cats, you're telling me I can't use that shit? I guess not. I don't know. Crystal, they said no. I guess cats can't have cloves? Or is it because you don't want your cat to be goth? If that's the issue, quit being selfish. Okay, let's move on. I'm going to show you guys some stuff. I wanted to keep it long and like go through it intricately and stuff, but let's be real. You guys are going to pour through this on your own. You don't need me to read you. I'm a fucking adult. You're an adult. You can read. I'm just going to show you the cool shit, and then I'll put the links at the bottom so that you can check it out. Because I have to go soon. But today's topic, very, very interesting, I think. Because today we're going to talk about murderers, aka serial killers in particular, who are very online. And by very online, I mean, I'm talking blogs. We're going to go through them. This is volume 1. Told you guys how I've been keeping a list. I've been making a list over years and years. Anytime a serial killer has ever fucking touched the internet, I don't care what they said. I don't care what they fucking did. I don't care what they read. If I have proof of it, I put it in there. And I have compiled a list today to start us off of, I think, the most interesting ones. Some are terrifying. Some are a little interesting. Some are going to piss you off. Some are going to make you cry. Some are going to make you be like, what the fuck? I don't think any are going to make you really laugh because this is pretty fucked up shit. But I wanted to show it to you for a couple of reasons. First of all, because there's a fuckload. The internet, a lot of people think, 2000s when it was popping. No, the internet was popping in the 90s, dude. Like, we were doing fishing, punting, pinting, okay? We were dancing to Mason P. Diddy back before he diddled all the kids in fucking traffic. Like, people, and the reason I bring that up is because there was an actual thing where you could, like, pint someone or do, like, a DDoS attack on someone while that fucking Pepsi Cola song is playing, and the fucking one that's like, mo money, mo problems. And you just do that. You just fuck with someone, kick them out of a chat room. Get out of here, perv. It was fun. Shit's different now. But The internet's been around a long time. Serial killers fucking love that shit. So I figured, let's do, yes, ICQ, how dare you? ICQ, MIRC chat. I'm talking like fucking trillion. I'm talking back when people had Lycos, Excite, Prodigy. My dad still, by the way, Polish dad still has a Prodigy email account. I went, what? And then I went deaf. I went dumb. I went silent. I went loud. I went everything. I went everywhere in my head with that and vocally. Prodigy, dude? Like, not the cool bit. Like, Prodigy, dude? What in the Netscape Navigator are we doing here, Dad? What do we do? I established dialogue. I rejected and pulled back dialogue. So many emotions. I can't breathe. So, what I'm going to do is I'm doing a series for you guys. We're going to probably do like 3 an episode, I think. We're just going to pop these in here when I'm like, the kids need a little chum for the sharks. I know that you guys like some fucking weird shit. So today I'm going to show you some weird shit. I think today I might show you 5. We'll see how much time we have. I'm going to try. I'm going to go super fast. I'm not ignoring you kids. Dad's just watching his game. No, I'm going to basically tear through these like a motherfucker because they're very fascinating. I'm going to give you a brief rundown. Actually, I think we'll do. Fuck. We're going to do 3 today. And then tomorrow we're going to do the other 2. Because I really want to gather some more of the pictures for the other 2. And I'm not sure that everything will load for one of them with the internet situation. But if it's fixed tonight, tomorrow we're going to do a whole bunch. But one of the ones that I think is... I feel like I'll save that for last. No, well, let's just get out of the way. Fuck. This one is hard, you guys. I'm going to be honest with you. This one is upsetting. As far as serial killers who are very online, I'm talking blogs, things like that. Why are these important? Talking reviews. I'm talking like even just their Facebook, like things where they have a moment to vent, but it's before the crime are what I'm interested in. Because seeing how they present themselves to the public or how they present themselves anonymously, even how they present themselves in their online persona, comparably to where they are now, depending on where that is, the dichotomy can sometimes be a bit interesting. I think that we can tell a lot by these people and kind of see, in some instances, a spiraling. In some instances, we see foreshadowing. And in some, we see totally clean slate. What a great guy. Can't believe he did that fuck shit. So those are the things that I'm interested in because I think that we can learn a lot from that. We can learn exactly how deceptive people can be because there's people who are like, oh, this serial killer's wife or daughter, like Vicky, and like, oh, how did they not fucking know? How did they not fucking know? Wouldn't you like to know how they didn't fucking know? I mean, I feel like if you've ever been cheated on and didn't find out until later, like if you found out he had a bunch of accounts for something, you could be them. You could be Asa. You could be the Green River Killer's wife. You could be the person you missed out on dating, but imagine if instead of dating, he was hacking bitches up. You could have been that. He chose to just date other women. Imagine you're dating someone who's doing extra and disposing of their bodies and chopping them up and putting them in soups and shit. Like, what? Now imagine it's your boyfriend and you live with him in your apartment and he's cheating on you for years and years and years and you don't notice. Why is it so surprising to think that some of these people didn't fucking know what was going on? This happens. So I think it's important to kind of learn how they present themselves. Whether it's a Tinder account, whether it's a Facebook, we're going to go through it. So I now present to you serial killers who are very online. All right, let's go. The first one. This one is, we're just going to get it out of the way. It's the most disturbing. Not going to lie to you. It's the most disturbing. Let me pull this up real quick. I think we're just going to do 2 or 3 to start today because this one's going to be a little heavy. I am not going to read this blog to you. It is extremely upsetting. I told you guys once about how like Bittaker, Lee, Lawrence Lee, there's like some California cases I just can't deal with. Like just seeing them, hearing them, anything about them upsets your dad and makes him fucking feel like he did back when mom wanted the divorce. No, in all seriousness, there's some shit that's very upsetting. I can't handle it. I don't want to fucking cry in front of you guys. That'd be weird. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just kind of give you a rundown of some of this stuff, and I'm going to show it on the screen. You can take a moment to read it if you wish. The toolbox sickos are pieces of shit. Oh, and even fucking David Parker, what's his name? He sucks too. Like, there's so many horrible ones, like the torture and stuff like that. I don't need to get like, that's shit that I'm not going to read to you guys because it's upsetting. And I feel like, people have triggers, and, there's some shit I'll share with you guys like crazy, even if it is sick and gross and fucked up. But I don't know why this is one of those that really bothers me. I think I know why. You'll know why. If you ever heard of a little girl named SHASTA GROENE, let's do this. I think that the best, because I can't even, like, just talking about it makes me fucking mad. And I'm going to start cussing and going crazy and feeling sick because I really hate this story. But this is probably one of the most online serial killers. And some people argue about, whether or not this guy even is a serial killer. But the fact of the matter is he killed a shitload of people. They were all in a family. He killed a little boy and he kidnapped a little girl. And luckily, because of a waitress who noticed, hey, that little girl might be this missing girl named Shasta with that creepy guy. Had she not noticed, who knows what would have happened to her? Well, she probably would have ended up murdered. That little girl is an adult woman now. She's living her life. She's trying her best. She's dealing with a lot of trauma. God forbid she sees this and I'm fucking sitting there reading it, trying to lighten the mood. No, we're not. Fuck that. We're not doing that. But what we will do is I'm going to show you a news report. I'm going to show you a little bit about this sick fuck. This guy, when we're talking about shit like the Zodiac and these different serial killers who, they made ciphers, they made codes, they made riddles. They want you to find shit. They think they're fucking, I'm so clever. Fuck them. He was one of them. He had a code. This isn't, let's just watch this. This is from 15 years. Yeah. So this guy, fuck, why are you so loud, ma'am? So this guy, Joseph Duncan. Here's what I'll do. I'll just read the pre-prepared shit that I wrote because I can't. I'm like trying to put it in my head. Like, how do I say this without fucking getting so pissed off? Here. Sorry. Give your dad 1 second. Okay. So, the best way I can explain it, I'll just read to you what Gary C. King said about this. He's a blogger, wrote about Duncan's blog, and he writes for the Criminal Minds and Methods crimelibrary.org website. I'm going to read you a little bit about him, and then we'll go into this guy. First of all, thing you need to know, he's a computer nerd, computer genius, computer whatever. He's really good with computers. This is a guy who's a sexual predator, possibly a sexual sadist. He was keeping a secret diary that was written in code that provided details of all of his horrible crimes. So he had this personal diary that was literally handwritten. He had another one that was written in code on a computer. And he also had one that was a public blog, and it was called The Fifth Nail Exposed. Now, before I show you that, I'm going to tell you that he was one of the first, not just serial killers, but like one of the first people who was like an active blogger that constantly blogged. He was always like daily updating. Like the way some kids do with TikTok nowadays. This guy was obsessed with his blog. There was a young lady named Shasta and her little brother who were kidnapped after Joseph Eric Duncan, went in and murdered her whole family. He killed the mom, the dad, and I believe the older brother. Now the little brother, and Shasta, he kidnapped. He claims that the little boy was playing with a gun and it accidentally like went off at one point, and then he claims that he was cleaning a gun and it went off. But either way, he shot the boy in the stomach. Now Shasta survived. She survived because basically a waitress saw them together and was like, holy shit, that little girl is wanted. This was a case that happened in Coeur d'Alene, Iowa. How do you say Coeur d'Alene? Coeur d'Alene, is that how you say it? Idaho. This is a place that it's desolate. There's not a lot of people. Duncan takes this little girl and basically tortures her. He forces her to watch the burning of her little brother's body and to help him while she's a little bitty kid. He then took off with her, hoping to get away. This waitress sees, basically they catch him. Yay, thank fucking God. Turns out there's a lot of other death in his past. He's been to prison before. There's a situation with a little boy named Slade. It's just, there's a lot of shit that happened in his life. We do not simply have the time for this, but he blogged a lot. He probably blogged the most out of any serial killer. Not only did he blog a lot, but this guy went to jail. I believe it was like, what was it, like 2006? He's still fucking blogging, you guys. This is 5nconfessions.blogspot.com. And this particular year is for 2010. I'm going to put up, and I will put this, just a heads up, whatever you're reading on there, I didn't write it. This is his blog. I'm going to put up a banner in case you want to check it out yourself. It is going to be linked below after this is done, but this is his blog. He paid somebody, well, I wouldn't necessarily say pay, but I think there was an exchange going on, but there was another inmate who focused on prisoner blogs and, helping fellow inmates advocate for the ability to write and to spread whatever shit they want to spread, use the internet, and they really, really wanted to help him get in on this. So what they did was, even though he's in prison and technically not allowed to do this, he would write these long letters to this ex-inmate who would then post it on his blog for him. So even when he was behind prison fucking bars, this guy is still getting his blog out to be blogged by other people. The blog is called The Fifth Nail Exposed Confessions. It's literally his life story, and he confesses everything. And one of the reasons that people think that he was telling the truth about the accident with the brother is Shasta's little brother, is because he pretty much admits to everything else in here. However, the timing is a little off. He didn't admit to that sort of shit until eventually later. Everything kind of changed a couple of times, if you will. We are going to have to go in depth one day on it to really get the full story, but it's a little complicated. I'll just say this. He says a lot of things where it's like, why would you say that shit without a care in the world, but then be worried about how the method or means with which you killed this little boy? You're already in trouble for that. You're already in prison for it. Why not just admit what you did if you're willing to admit all these other awful things you did? He simultaneously, the sister totally saw him kill the brother. But the thing is, he was saying that it was an accident. She was a really little girl at the time. His whole thing was, it was an accident. I was pointing the gun at him and cleaning it, and then it went off. He also, at one point before Shasta, I believe, was fully interviewed, he claimed that the little boy did it to himself. So it's a little complicated. Now, Shasta was there. She saw everything, but she also was fucking traumatized as shit. She had to see a lot of things no one should ever see, let alone a little child. You know what I mean? So he goes off in such great detail in his blog before he was arrested. This one's from 2010. This is the after he's arrested in prison one, right? Now, in the original one, you start noticing there's reflections going back and forth that are a bit different. We're talking about Joseph Edward Duncan, right? Is that his full name? Sorry, I was reading a lot about serial killers today, and yeah, that's Duncan the third. I couldn't remember if he was the third or not. He kidnapped a little girl named Shasta, killed her whole family, her little brother. He killed other people. He went to prison. That little girl, yes, she was a rock star. She refused to back the fuck down. She wanted to see him go to prison forever, and she ensured that she survived some of the most horrific shit. The fact that this motherfucker is still allowed to blog is insane. Look at the dates on these blogs. This is 2010, right? He's in there in, I believe, 2006. So he's blogging. And then there's a whole other blog that I believe is a continuation of this. Up until recently, he died of brain cancer, I believe in 2019. He was blogging until recently. Now, if you want the original blog, which you can find on the Wayback Machine, and I would like to show you that another time. But for now, I'm going to show you. And actually, we might have to end after this because I'm going to do another episode with a bunch more. But this one's really intense. It's going to give you a lot to read. It's literally his life story, you guys. Oh, did it freeze? Oh, was it 2021 when he died? 2019 is when they announced he had brain cancer, though, right? Just want to be sure. Also, your dad's very tired. Did not have a lot of time to prep this one, but I figured you guys would find it interesting. Okay, so this is the original blog, which I'm also going to link. Somebody copied and pasted every single entry, the entire blog minus the public comments, because once people caught on, they started like obviously telling him he's a piece of shit and he deserves to die, which I totally agree. But this person just wanted to capture everything that he was blogging about back then. A lot of people advocated against this and for this for various reasons. People who were against it were like, he shouldn't be allowed to express himself. People who were for the blog just wanted to use it to see, hey, listen, is this a way that we can figure out who else he attacked? You know, who else he murdered, who else he may have kidnapped. We need to leave this shit up so that we can figure out his whereabouts, which agree completely. So it's a catch-22. There are downsides, there are upsides. This is an entry from November 3rd, 2005. He talks about how he's working on an encrypted journal that is hundreds of times more frank than this blog could ever be, and that's why it's encrypted. I figure in 30 years or more, we will have the technology to easily crack the encryption, currently very uncrackable PGP. So what he would do is he would basically like jot down his ideas. And then I believe he destroyed them, or they were able to find some of them. I think he wrote some stuff on napkins, but then he transferred that, or that idea, if you will, into a blog post that was a full-blown confession, every single true thought. That's the one he encrypted. Now, what's fascinating to me is it's on a fucking floppy disk. Like, they were able to fucking get BTK. They're going to crack this shit if they haven't already. I actually wanted to look up whether they had or not, but either way, let's keep sticking with this for now. He openly talks about confessing in his confessions blogspot post, which was also called The Fifth Nail. Now, as we go down, you see it goes earlier. So we're up here. We're in May 13th and then May 11th. So it's going far back. Now, he talks about his childhood. He talks about being in prison. He talks about the abuse that they've had to suffer growing up. He did have a horrific fucking childhood. Okay. It was fucking horrific. This was definitely a combination, in my opinion, of taught behavior, learned behavior, environmental pressures. It like literally his parents, his family did horrible fucking things. Horrible things to him. No excuse for what he did to anybody. His rantings and ravings range between religious to technical. I agree, code crackers are amazing. And if you're into ciphers and cipherology and anything that has to do with codes, most people think Zodiac is the only one. No, 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 no. There are a few others just like this prick. And they spend a lot of their time trying to navigate ways to get things off their chest without actually doing it, if that makes sense. Like they're doing it, but nobody can see it. Makes me wonder why he even made this blog to begin with, because he does end up discussing all of this. Literally, imagine like you're reading your homie's blog or his live journal and it says this shit. I've been accused of molesting. Like, holy fuck. But this guy is also like very famous for being one of the most technically proficient killers as far as the internet goes. He's something of, I guess, a Kaczynski for blogging. It's fucking wild. Yeah. Look at that, Swifty Sue. Fucking Unabomber, dude. Yeah, this is why. Holy shit. That's really crazy. Sorry, that just blew my mind. Yeah, thinking the same thing. This guy's like, was it who went to Harvard? Was it Harvard, at Yale, at Princeton? One of them went there. Anyway, I'm very tired. So this guy, he goes off. Like he talks about every state he's been in, talks about people he met. And then let me exit out of that before that gets crazy. Sorry. So there are some pop-ups on that page, but yeah, MIT, there you go. Wait, no, who was it? Somebody else taught at Princeton, I thought. Who am I thinking of? I'll figure it out later. Anyway, then we move forward. If you could go through the old one, I'm going to link that below. Yeah, I agree. I believe his family created a serial killer who murdered a little boy in California too. Yeah. I think that was Slade, right? Yeah, his parents made a murder. I mean, his life was fucking terrible. But I'd have to say, if there was any equivocal situation to something like Fall of the House of Gacy, this would be it. This would be it. It's something he can't make money off of, but he unburdens his soul without unburdening his soul to a point of incriminating him more, even though he definitely did this shit, you know? So I'm going to link this below, and it goes back and back and back, and you can read all of it. You know, you can read the rantings and ravings of this guy, and you can see basically what it was like. Yeah, you did see that. You can see what it was like to watch someone, I guess, gaslight themselves. It's fascinating, dude. It's not good in any way. It was Harvard, right? Harvard. Yeah, because I remember seeing a picture of, I think he was a professor at Harvard. I remember being fascinated that this dude who wrote a manifesto was like fucking ex-Harvard and kind of handsome. And then he fucking grew a beard and decided to fuck shit up. Wild, dude. Wild. Anyway, yeah, this is, I wish I had more to say about this, but this is just a disgusting piece of shit, and I'm glad he's dead. Like, I don't know what else to say. Just fuck him. I would love to go through and tell you every single thought on specific things he did, but it's honestly really disgusting. I fucking hate this guy. I used to read this shit a lot. Just kind of obsessed, not with him, but with these killers who are very online. Let's just say that. People who put their shit out there, who do such awful things. Like, why are they doing this? Like, I'm glad they are, because now we can fucking maybe figure some stuff out. Yeah, his brother turned him in. Brave dude. Yeah. You talk about uni? True. But yeah, I think even him, dude, like his brother and all the manifests, all these fucking crazy people who are brilliant but crazy, and then they fucking murder people and do horrible things. You know, things, whether it's learned or not, being a pedophile, a kidnapper, a piece of shit, a murderer, that's a choice. This man made a choice. He also chose to encrypt evidence. like a fucking dummy. He chose to speak in riddles to throw people off. I find people who are willing to do that and are horrible humans that are already in prison, I find them to be the ultimate psychos, because you have nothing to lose by just giving a family knowledge that they want desperately. Where is my kid? Why did you do this? Like all these different things they could give that would really not affect them in any way at all. It wouldn't change how long they're in prison. It wouldn't change if they have no emotion, especially if they're a psychopath. Like if they have no empathy, like it wouldn't change anything for them. It's the simple fact that they don't give a fuck at all, to the point where they will let so many people suffer, even though they're definitely never getting out, just to keep a secret that only they know. It's fucking weird to me. I mean, look at how it's just a lot. Anyway, this guy's a prick. I wanted you to see some. I didn't want you to see too much on the. This is one of those things you're going to want to explore, but trigger warning, you know? This is really hard for me to even think about putting out in a public space because some of the shit he writes is so fucking disturbing. I am going to put it in the link below. I'm also going to put it in chat right now. I'm about to do a Polish goodbye because your dad needs to take the Hugin out. I am shocked that the hotspot lasted this long. I am thrilled that I got to see you kids again. I'm upset that I talked too much again. And we didn't get to the fucking point until the last minute. And I'm surprised with myself for choosing this specific subject matter, knowing it was something so wild that was going to take a long time. What a poor decision on my part. But for those of you who find this sort of stuff interesting, there you go. I think in the next one, what we're going to talk about is I'm going to go over, I guess, the rest of them for you. Because I got to go. I love you, kids. But I'll give you a heads up. How about this? I'm going to give you, let me take his fucking shitty blog down. Piss me off, fucking guy. Let me give you guys a rundown of what we're going to talk about. And if you want, you can try to go find the stuff yourself. And then you can be prepared. If you're demanding homework, who am I to take that away from you, right? So I'm going to tell you who's, I'm going to tell you who we're going to talk about in the next one, because we are going to continue. This is going to be a continuation. How do I get to my fucking comments? Oh, there we go. So here's what I'm going to tell you guys. In the next one, we're going to talk about Todd Kohlhepp and his Amazon reviews, in addition to the Facebook post that he made under his victims' personalities, under their accounts. We're going to go over Israel Keys, who commented on news articles about murders, one of which he was trying to frame a guy for. He was framing a dude and then commenting under that dude's posts as Izzy and just talking mad shit, letting this guy take the fall. We're also going to look over a couple called Jasmine Richardson and Jeremy Stanicki. They're the vampire couple from Medicine Hat, Canada. Another case that I work with a lot, of a missing girl. We're going to talk to her sister eventually one day. It's not Roxanne. It's another one. It's a Canadian family. I know them very well. One of them, who's involved in a separate case that I'm working on, I've been working with them for years. Her sister's missing, right? She also happened to be Jasmine Richardson's babysitter growing up. Wild. Now, Jasmine Richardson and her boyfriend, Jeremy Stanicki, who actually did kind of look like the lead singer of Prodigy in a weird way. He was a pedo who was trying to go out with a 12-year-old. And then I believe she might have been a little older. I don't remember her exact age, but she's a child. She's dating this guy. They decide that they're vampires. They kill her whole family because they love each other so much. They had a lot of vampire blogs, a lot of goth blogs. Imagine if everything John Ray said about Victoria was true and she did write that. That's what we're dealing with here. That's what we're dealing with. So we're going to talk about the Medicine Hat, family annihilation, of Jasmine Richardson's family at the hands of Jasmine, who was a young teen, and Jeremy Steinke, an adult man. We're also going to talk about Sarah Hartsfield. She is allegedly, because she terrifies me, a Black Widow, allegedly, who fucked with a lot of people and maybe killed them. She is on trial right now. Her trial is going to be fucked. She lived in the middle of Texas, off Lake Belton, over there, up there by Waco and Fort Hood way. She was a, yes, Medicine Hat is the name of a city in Canada or province. I don't know what you call it. Fucking town in Canada. It's called Medicine Hat. Now Jasmine and her boyfriend, by the way, Jasmine was brought up, what do you call it? They go to your house and it's like, please don't, and they don't celebrate birthdays. Whatever. They were this specific religion. But anyway, yes, Lake Belton. So, back to Sarah Hartsfield. She murdered her 5th husband. She was a horrible human being. She allegedly murdered other people. She was super hyper intelligent and was an intelligence analyst in the military. She was heavy military bae. Obsessed with, what's the word, like a perfectionist, a controlling psycho, beating her kids. She alienated her whole family. No one wanted anything to do with her. She husband hopped. She was crazy. She kept extremely detailed daily updates where she was just psychopathically documenting fake emotions after murdering these dudes. Yes, it's Jehovah's Witnesses. So, you know, the family of my friend, who they were Jehovah's Witnesses, her family was, they all hang out together, and that's how she ended up babysitting. That girl's fucked up. By the way, Jasmine, who murdered her whole family with him, it's a fucked up situation. Yeah, she's out. She's like a young Carla Homolka. She's out and they won't give her identity up. She did an AMA on Reddit, supposedly, and it got taken down pretty quick because people realized, holy fuck, is this Jasmine Richardson? Bitch, get out of here. And it was crazy. I love that word mezuzah, by the way. I love mezuzah, and I love that you put it on your house to keep them away because they freak me out. Yes. BC, yes, exactly. Medicine Hat, BC. Jehovah's Witnesses stick together up there. Big time. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about Jasmine and Jeremy. We're going to talk about Sarah Hartsfield, and we're going to go over all of her Facebook. Hello, BC Canadian. By the way, went to Vancouver, British Columbia, worked there for a summer. Absolutely loved it. East Hastings Street is fucked, but I loved it. Not Hastings Street, but I loved Vancouver. And I love Canadians. I have a lot of Canadian friends, and they fucking rule. And welcome to my channel. Saskatchewan. I fucking love that. I love that word, Saskatchewan. You Canadians are the best. Also, y'all have syrup in cans there. What the fuck? I want a canned syrup. If I ever got to husband number 5, I don't. Yeah, no, this bitch she was in a kill 'em all mentality, dude. She's crazy. She Facebooked every day about being a widow. She tried to pull a reverse Gypsy Rose. It's fucking wild. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about Todd Colehip, Israel Keys talking under Izzy. We'll maybe talk more about Joseph Eric Duncan's blog. We're definitely going to talk about Jasmine and Jeremy's fucking weird vampire websites. And we're going to talk about Sarah Hartfield's fucking sad widow Facebook. That was all bullshit. It was just her trying to, I guess, mirror empathy. I don't know. It was wild. But yeah, we're going to talk about that. And then the next volume, I do want to eventually do one. I'm going to have to dedicate a whole one to Rex, a whole one to Richard Allen, because there's just a lot. There's just a lot there for them. And I also want to kind of see what's out and what's not, because I kind of don't want to put anything out there that I might have tipped in that isn't out there yet. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. And then we're going to definitely go over some kids, like kids who did bad things and blogged about it. The reason that we're doing this is because I think there's some patterns you might notice, perhaps warning signs, if you will, maybe just patterns. CNAO, they haven't given it to me yet. First of all, I have to go in there Monday, so I'm just gonna find out Monday. I'm sure they'll give me the key Monday. I was on a waiting list for a post office. Sorry guys, a post office box, by the way, because they closed our post office down because I believe Trump didn't want people to mail in ballots or something, and he said it was all fake and get rid of it. And then all these trucks came through and ripped up the blue things, and they had to put them back. It was a whole thing, but then they destroyed the post office because it got defunded, and now I have to drive really far to one. There's a waiting list because everybody wants a box. So Bates trying to get a box. And I was next on the list. They told me I think I just have to go, get the key, maybe give them money. But yeah, anyway, I love you guys. You are the best, and I will send it to you. I will post it here. I promise. Promise. Maybe I could try to get it. What's tomorrow? Oh no, it's Sunday. Goodbye, everybody. Yeah, I gotta go. I love you guys. My favorite colors? Fuck. Green, black, red. I really like this color called Cerulean, but I don't even know if that's how it's pronounced. It's a crayon, but it's very good. It's a damn dirty potato conspiracy. I realize this wasn't as thorough as I wanted it to be, but goddamn, your dad's got dog fart in his eye, so please forgive me. And gasoline. Where am I going? Ernie, don't worry about it. Your dad's going to the Moose Lodge. I love you guys so much. You're the best. You're the best. It's a goddamn potato conspiracy. I'll link this shit down there later. I love you. Today was mainly just saying hi and thank you, and I miss you, and I love you, and I'm thinking about you, and you're my kids, and don't tell CB. Wait, I've always wondered. Curlu. Fuck. Never gonna learn how to say that word. God